Hi folks, this is Ian from StableMaster with a quick update on some new features that I wanted to introduce you to. Really excited about these new features. We've been waiting for a little while for them to be developed, but happy to say now they're available to all customers. As with all StableMaster releases, all customers, regardless of the subscription you're on, get the new features and functionality. So first thing I want to run you through is child-parent linking. So a number of you have written in and emailed us and asked whether it would be possible to link children or infant riders to parents or responsible adults to allow those adults to be billed. And so we've developed that, and that's now available in all of your tenants. How do you access it? Well, just jump into customers, and that's your normal customer screen, as you can see. I won't take you through adding a new customer because that's straightforward. You've done that before. You're happy with that. So let's take Jake Smith here now. So Jake Smith is currently toggled as an adult. So what I want to do is turn him into a child, an infant, and assign him to a parent for billing purposes. So we've got Jake's general detail here. All we need to do now is just toggle this link parent for payments button, and then we'll select payment. So I'm going to adopt Jake for the purposes of this demonstration, and there we go. I'm now Jake's parent. None of his other information has changed, and so we just save that now. And then let's have a look at Jake in our customers list now, and what you'll see is he's no longer an adult. He's now a child with me as his linked parent, so that I can pay for his riding lessons. So let's just test that out now. Let's add Jake to a lesson. So let's set a lesson up specifically for Jake at 2 p.m. today. Create new lesson. Let's call it a 1 hour beginner class, 1400 to 1500. Jack as the instructor, and we'll do that in the indoor arena. Save that there. Okay. And then let's go ahead and assign Jake to a horse. Add him to William. Okay. And great. Okay, so let's just save and confirm that lesson now. Okay, so that lesson is now written to the diary. As we can see in the calendar now, going to the calendar, there's the 2 hour beginner lesson. We can view that lesson now there, and we can see Jake is assigned. Good. Okay, so go into there, let's view it again. Let's mark that lesson as complete now. So the lesson has taken place. We've timed hop forward to 2 p.m. And now lesson's done, lesson's complete. Let's raise the invoice against Jake. So there we go. Click on the raise invoice. And then let's dig into that invoice now and have a look at it. So what we can see here now is the invoice 1021. The customer was Jake, who's the rider, but the actual bill to is myself, Ian Hughes. Invoice date, as you'd expect. Current wallet balance for me is £22.50, so I'm £22.50 in the red at the moment. And as you can see, lesson detail, horse ridden, quantity, price, usual stuff, as you can see. And don't forget, you can also add new products in there. So we could say, well, let's say Jake bought a Boost bar, which is an interesting one. Okay, I think they're about, let's call them 90 pence in UK terms, and add that to the invoice. Okay, I've actually added £90, so 0.90. There we go. And the total invoice due, or total amount due now is £19.90. So let's go ahead and pay that. What we'll do, just to show you, we'll do that on account, right? So that means it's going to take it from my wallet. As I already mentioned, my wallet is £22.50 in arrears. So put the total amount in here and complete that invoice out. And there we go. So you can see my wallet balance has now gone to minus £42.50. I've paid for Jake's lesson, and a new feature now, we can simply just go ahead and invoice or email, that invoice as confirmation over to Ian Hughes. So if I click on the email button there, where's it going to send the invoice to? It's going to send it to me, and the invoice is away. Boom. All done. So really happy with that. Hopefully it's fairly straightforward. Hopefully you found it really useful. and that's something we're really proud to have released recently. Any questions on that, then obviously just get in touch with us through the usual channels. Just to talk a little bit more about some more functionality that's on its way down. So next week we are releasing lesson confirmations. So effectively what that will look like is when we set up a lesson, and once we, sorry, let's do a one that's not confirmed, so that's one to draft. So as you add individuals to the lessons and confirm them in, so let's just add, let's add George, or George is already in that lesson. Let's add Minnie and assign it to B. And as you click the add button here, the individual will get an automated email saying, "Hi, you booked on, you confirmed onto this lesson on this date," as a little bit of a reminder, and confirm that through. And we've now got the option to do that, so that's great. We've also got some new dashboard views coming. So a number of people have been asking for a way to lock down the system a little bit more. So if we look at our employees, for example, we're going to add new roles into these employees, and depending on your role, it will dictate what your dashboard looks like, but also whether you can access other staff's accounts or any of the financial features within the system. So we're looking to release that next week. So again, I'll issue some more training videos on that once the software, the new updates are released. Okay, that's it from me. As I say, a very busy time for StableMaster at the moment. We're doing lots of new features. We're releasing lots of new features, and yeah, just keep your eyes peeled for